Have you ever found yourself standing at the edge of a significant opportunity, only to feel a wave of fear wash over you? You're not alone. In fact, studies show that nearly 70% of people admit to holding back on pursuing their dreams due to fear of failure or judgment. Imagine the countless possibilities that slip through our fingers simply because we're too afraid to take that first step. Think back to a moment in your life when fear held you back. Maybe it was a job you didn't apply for, a conversation you didn't have, or a passion you didn't pursue. Each time we let fear dictate our choices, we slowly chip away at our potential for growth and fulfillment. The truth is, every time we allow fear to win, we miss out on the incredible experiences and achievements that could shape our lives. So what would happen if we decided to challenge that fear? What if we could transform it into a source of motivation instead? The journey to personal growth begins with acknowledging our fears and finding the courage to face them head-on. Let's explore how we can turn those fears into stepping stones toward our dreams rather than barriers. Fear is a universal experience that touches each of us at different points in our lives. Whether it's the anxiety of trying something new, the dread of failure, or the worry of what others might think, fear can become a powerful barrier that holds us back from living our fullest lives. We all have dreams and aspirations, yet so often we find ourselves paralyzed by the very thing that should inspire us to take action. Think about those moments when fear crept in, making you hesitate to pursue that promotion, start a new project, or even speak your mind in a conversation. It's a feeling that can be incredibly relatable, one that makes us question our abilities and worth. However, overcoming this fear is crucial for our personal growth and happiness. When we confront our fears and push through them, we open doors to new opportunities, richer experiences, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Living a life unshackled by fear allows us to embrace our true potential and create the life we've always imagined. It's about not letting fear define us, but rather using it as a catalyst for growth and resilience. Fear comes in many shapes and sizes, and its impact can be profound, often holding us back from reaching our true potential. One of the most common forms is the fear of failure. Think about it. How many times have you hesitated to pursue a dream because you were afraid of falling short? This fear can be paralyzing, making us question our abilities and worth. It whispers doubts into our minds, convincing us that it's better to stay safe and comfortable than to risk trying and potentially failing. Then there's the fear of judgment, which can be just as debilitating. This fear makes us overly conscious of what others think, leading us to censor ourselves or shy away from expressing our ideas. Have you ever held back in a meeting, worried about how your thoughts would be received? Or perhaps you've refrained from sharing your passion with friends or family, fearing their criticism or disbelief. This fear can stifle creativity and prevent us from fully engaging in life, making us feel isolated and misunderstood. These fears, while common, can create significant barriers to personal growth. They keep us from stepping outside our comfort zones, trying new things, and ultimately achieving our goals. Overcoming these fears is not just about gaining confidence, it's about recognizing that everyone experiences fear and that it's a natural part of the journey. When we learn to face our fears head-on, we can unlock our potential and embrace the opportunities that life has to offer. Facing and overcoming fear is a journey, and there are practical strategies that can help ease the process and empower you to take that leap. One of the most effective techniques is visualization. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a stage, about to give a presentation. Instead of focusing on the fear, close your eyes and visualize yourself delivering your message confidently, engaging the audience, and receiving applause. This mental rehearsal can create a sense of familiarity and comfort, making the actual experience feel less daunting. Another powerful tool is the use of positive affirmations. Imagine starting your day by looking in the mirror and telling yourself, "I am capable and deserving of success." These affirmations can shift your mindset, replacing self-doubt with self-belief. Each time you reinforce these positive messages, you're building a mental foundation that helps counteract fear, reminding you of your strengths and potential. Taking small, actionable steps is also crucial in confronting fear. Instead of viewing your goal as one giant leap, break it down into manageable tasks. If your dream is to start a business, begin by researching, creating a simple business plan, or even talking to someone in the industry. Each tiny step builds your confidence and reduces the fear associated with the larger goal. Think of it like climbing a staircase. You don't have to jump to the top in one go. Each step you take gets you closer to your destination. And with every small win, you'll find your fears becoming a little less intimidating. By incorporating these strategies into your life, you can gradually dismantle the barriers fear has built, paving the way for growth and success. Let me share a story that might resonate with many of you. A few years ago, I met someone named Sarah, a talented artist who had always dreamed of showcasing her work in a gallery. However, the fear of rejection and judgment loomed large over her aspirations. She often found herself paralyzed, convinced that her art wasn't good enough, and that people would criticize her for putting herself out there. One day, after a particularly tough week where she felt stuck, Sarah decided to face her fears head-on. She signed up for a local art fair, a small but significant step toward her dream. The weeks leading up to the event were filled with anxiety. She worried about how her work would be received and whether anyone would even stop to look. But as the date approached, she began to visualize herself at the fair, excited and proud of her creations. On the day of the event, Sarah set up her booth, her heart racing. As people began to stop by, she felt a wave of fear wash over her, but she pushed through it. To her surprise, not only did people appreciate her art, but they also engaged with her, asking questions and sharing their thoughts. That day, she sold several pieces and even made connections with other artists and potential buyers. The key insight Sarah gained from this experience was profound. She learned that the fear of judgment often pales in comparison to the joy of sharing her passion with others. By taking that first courageous step, she not only overcame her fear, but also discovered a supportive community that encouraged her to keep creating. Sarah's story serves as a powerful reminder that fear can be a formidable barrier, but when we confront it, we often find new opportunities and connections waiting on the other side. Embracing vulnerability can lead to incredible growth, and sometimes the things we fear the most can become the catalysts for our greatest transformations. As we wrap up our discussion, let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've explored together. We started by acknowledging that fear is something we all face, whether it's the fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even the fear of stepping into the unknown. These fears can be incredibly limiting, often keeping us from pursuing our dreams and fulfilling our potential. We then dove into practical strategies for overcoming these fears, like visualization, which helps us picture success instead of failure, and positive affirmations that remind us of our strengths. Remember how we talked about taking small, actionable steps? It's like climbing a staircase. Each little victory builds our confidence and makes the bigger goals feel more achievable. Finally, we shared inspiring stories, like Sarah's journey from a hesitant artist to a confident creator showcasing her work. Her experience teaches us that confronting fear can lead to unexpected joy and connection, transforming our lives in ways we never imagined. So as you move forward, keep in mind that breaking free from fear is essential for living your best life. Embrace the discomfort, take those small steps, and remember that every time you push through fear, you're one step closer to discovering the incredible possibilities that await you. Let's choose courage over comfort and start creating the lives we truly desire. Now we want to hear from you. Have you ever faced a fear that held you back? Maybe you took a leap of faith and found incredible growth on the other side, or perhaps you're still navigating a challenge. Whatever your experience, we encourage you to share your stories in the comments below. Your journey might inspire someone else who's feeling stuck. And if you're hungry for more personal growth strategies, don't forget to check out our other videos on the channel. We've got a treasure trove of tips and insights that can help you continue your journey toward overcoming fears and achieving your dreams. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends who might benefit, and subscribe for more content like this. Together, Let's create a community that supports and uplifts each other as we break free from fear and embrace our true potential. Thank you for being here, and we can't wait to read your stories.